Hello, hello, here I am at Beervana, and this could be, I think, another video. One of the other great loves of my life, beer. So yeah, stay tuned, don't go back, we'll be right away. Beervana, went there a couple of days ago at Sky Stadium. Shout out to the organisers. It's certainly, I've noticed the last couple of years when the numbers have been reduced in terms of the people attending at once, it's certainly made it a lot easier to get around. The queues aren't anywhere near as bad. Certainly after the first hour they tend to subside almost completely. You can get a drink, you can get food, you can get whatever you want. There's plenty of places available. So, whereas I recall a few years ago, it was pretty sardiny. So that's been really good and really enjoyable. And again, just cruising around trying random beers. I tend to get the tasters. I've learned that lesson the hard way, like a lot of us. If you're at a beer festival or a similar event for 5 hours and you're drinking beers reasonably constantly, and a lot of those beers are, well, most of the beers are north of 5%, a lot of them are up around 10, depending on what you want to try. Yeah, if you're a bit of a lightweight like I am, it can be a long day, so pacing's important. But again, one good thing about Beervana and most events nowadays, it's not just about beer. There's plenty of other stuff available. There's activities. I've been bowled cricket ball for the first time in about goodness knows how many years. 2 days ago my shoulder's still sore and I only had the wickets to it 4 times. Shocking. But yeah, just once again, and it's a great place to go and experiment. And most of the breweries bring something a little bit special. It's not just their normal beers, as you'll hopefully be seeing now, and just try stuff. That's what it's about. Just jump in. So, my highlights from Beervana. My beer highlights. Castle's Brewery Nitro Milk Stout. As I've gone on to the darker stuff, I do like a nitro, as we can see. And I was standing in the queue at Castle's pontificating between about 3 different beers, and some guy behind me said to his mate, the Nitro Milk Stout is the best beer in New Zealand, which I thought was pretty high praise. Obviously I don't know the guy from Adam, but turned around and said, can you verify that claim? And his response was, I bloody well love it. And that did me, so I had a crack. I'm not quite sure I'd rate it as high as he did, but it was pretty good. So on to the panhead stand. Always a good one. And staying on the stouty flavour, panhead had a milk stout, which was really, really nice. Again, I think I can certainly see some of that occurring once more in my future. Definitely a good beer. And yeah, as I said, panhead's always been a pretty ever-present choice in my craft beer selecting over the years. Just basically harks back to where they come from, what they do, but most importantly, the beer they produce. So yeah. Another one that I really enjoyed, Garage Project. They had a double finishes weed, which really is my kind of weed. Not really a big fan of the other kind, but hey, again, each their own. I've always liked their weed. It's been a core part of their range for many years, and they brewed a special one at the 10-year anniversary. And as per, it certainly hit the spot. Another one that hit the spot from Garage Project was their Yuzu Rising Sun. Quite a different taste. but I enjoyed it. Then back to Panhead, they had a Mexican with a Michaela something rather bomb, and I thought, okay, so Corona with something in it. Sorry about the noise. Corona with something in it that's not lime, so they signed me up for that. I've never been a fan of putting fruit in beer. So I asked them what the Michaela bomb was, and it's basically just a little chili sauce bomb, and that was bloody beautiful. Pretty spicy, but geez, it was nice. And to finish off, a couple of quite random choices. Beervana did a crystal IPA, which was more like, was almost like a, it was like a soft drink, like drinking a spritzer or something. Very, very cleansing on the palate. Also a little bit alcoholic, but bloody hell, it was beautiful. And finally, the last one, which isn't even a beer, funnily enough. Be Love Craft Meadery, which is just out of Taupo, out right past Kinloch. They had, which I didn't even realise at the time because I wasn't really paying attention, but it was mead and not beer. Goodness knows what the difference is. But they had one called Sucker Punch, which was lemon and ginger, and my goodness, it was pretty bloody awesome. So yeah, I'll certainly be keeping an eye out for that. Of course, for medicinal purposes, because, you know, everyone needs some lemon and ginger in their life, and if it's got a little bit of alcohol in it just to help kill any bugs that might be lurking, then that can only be a bonus, right? So yeah, there you have it.